Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the annual Hartford Block Party and Car Show. Here on a more sunny than it was earlier Saturday afternoon in beautiful downtown Hartford. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Over 150 cars on display this afternoon. So if you're a car buff, you're in the right spot.
My name is Karen Buell, and I'm the Executive Director for the Downtown Hartford Business Improvement District, and today we are hosting the 5th Annual Old Fashioned Block Party and Classic Car Show.
So hard to find my way, now that I'm on my own.
The first year we had around 60 cars, the second year 80, third and fourth years 135 to 140, and this year looks to be around 170, so we have grown every year. We do give out trophies in different categories. It's a family-friendly event. It's free to the public. The cars pay a fee every year. We have food, we have live music, games for the kids.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're sponsoring the Nash plaques and the band, and we kind of initiated the car show 5 years ago when right after we had opened. So it's kind of a little celebration for us, but we wanted to get the whole downtown involved with it, and I think that they have really come forward, and a lot of people seem to appreciate the show and all the cars that come down here, and it's really kind of nice to see all of these old cars. We've got probably over 150 cars that are going to show up today, ranging from early 1900s all the way up to I think that we have a 2005 Corvette here too. So all years. That is our car. That's a 1960 Nash Metropolitan, and we found that up in the Elkhart Lake area. It's got a four-cylinder engine in it with a 3-speed transmission on the steering column. So it's really a fun little car to drive. It gets a lot of looks. I think that there's a bigger Nash at some place in the show here.
My name is Bob Grutza, and I'm representing the Nash Car Club of America. And we're here today in Hartford to the car show here, and we're hoping to give some exposure to the Nash name to the general public. The Nash name's been out of circulation since the 1950s. And they were built in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So we have about maybe 10 cars here today, but there's also a number of cars in the Hartford Museum, the Wisconsin Automobile Museum. Charles Nash was the owner of the company, and he was president of General Motors in the mid-teens, and he left that company and he started his own company by purchasing a company called Jeffrey Car Company, and Jeffrey made automobiles in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And so he started his own car brand name in 1917, and that brand name existed until 1954. This car is a 1936 Nash Ambassador. It's a straight 8 with freewheeling overdrive. It's a 4-door sedan, and it's their top-of-the-line model that they offered in that particular year. It has twin ignition, which is a 2 spark plugs per cylinder. It has freewheeling overdrive, which would allow you to drive it 80 miles an hour. A little white knuckle above 65, but that's okay. It's still fun to drive. You drive it, it does not drive you, you know, like a modern car. It's one of the first years for hydraulic brakes, so you can drive this car in modern traffic and stops, goes, everything's cool.
It's a 1930 Nash rumble seat coupe. Part of the Nash Club, which is also part of the Nash display at the Hartford Museum. So we're having a group meeting today, and part of it was coming to the show. Well, I purchased it totally restored the way it is right now. I've had it for 4 years, and the gentleman that restored it was very meticulous on the restoration. I've had it displayed down at we're seeing the historical museum down there. I drive it whenever possible. Long trips, I usually trailer it because top speed is around 45. So like today's trip for me would have been somewhere around 6 hours because it's a 180-mile trip for me. So I trailered it here, but I drive it while I'm here.
Yeah, the Nash Car Club of America is our website, and it's the Nash Car Club, and there's a number of regions throughout the United States, and the region that we're in here is called the Upper Mississippi River region, and it covers those states that basically Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, some parts of Minnesota, but we have approximately 60 members in the region, and there's about 2,000 members in the country.
Well, it started out life as a 62 Volkswagen Beetle, and we had nothing better to do with it, so we just started ripping it all apart. And a good friend of mine who's a fabricator helped me to design it and everything, and he did all the major fabrication with some of the wood and all that, but the concept was all mine. And it didn't really start out as a paddy wagon, but as it progressed, it ended up as a paddy wagon, and that was it for that. And a beautiful driving car, just a lot of fun. And it's got the 40-horse motor in the back, does about 60 with the wind behind you.
This is a 1987 Monte Carlo SS. I am the third owner. I bought it from Central Illinois. It's got 66,000 original miles on it. It's never been painted, it's unrestored. And this is our first time here. I found about it through a co-worker who's got a 55 Chevy up there, and this is a very cool little show. I'm real pleased with it. It's 100% stock. It has every available factory option, and everything works. The air, the cruise, the tilt, the power windows and locks, everything works. Yep, it's all original, all unrestored, and everything works. Well, I like the area. I always like this Kettle Marine area, and it's always cool to hang out here. It's a neat place, and it's a beautiful, quaint little town, and it's fun to be in.
Come to Hartford. I used to live here, and we've never been to this car show before. My car is a Southern Comfort. It's one of a kind. It's a 2008, and this is my baby.
Well, it's an 85 Ford Mustang. I come here every year. The only year I didn't come here is the first year because I didn't know what was going on. And I just like to come here and look at all the other cars and kind of compare them to mine. And I love Mustangs. I got a Detroit locker in the rear end for my axle. I just put a new 4-barrel carb on. I put a new intake manifold on. All new plugs, all new wires. Just the normal stuff. But in the future, I'm planning on putting new heads on and rebuilding the whole engine completely. But yeah, that's about it right now.
We weren't watching the time. All right, so now you got to pick 2 hula hoops, and we'll go for 2. On your mark, get set, go. Come on, baby. All right, on your mark, get set, go. Allegra's going to be the winner, and she's going to show us what she's got with 2 of them. 20 seconds. All right, go. Good job, Allegra. And again, she's going to get a sucker from Scooptaville and a coupon for 1 free scoop. Also, all the participants are getting a $5 gift certificate for the Mind Chef game room as well.
71 Chevelle. I had one when I was younger, when I was a kid, that I, totally tore up, and I wanted a chance at another one to actually appreciate it. So this is it. I live pretty close by, so I thought it'd be a good day to get out, kick off the season, the car show season. I've had it for about 10 years. I bought it online through eBay, and it's a Southern car, and I brought it up and restored it myself.
It's a 68 Dodge Dart, original California car. I bought it in 2006, and we restored it from the ground up. We finished it in 2011 for the first time. Pretty much everything's original on the car other than the motor and the brakes and stuff. The safety issue stuff we corrected, but we showed the car for the first time in 2011 at a Mopar show. We've pretty much put about 2,000 miles on a year on it since 2011, since I finished it. Do a couple times a year at the drag strip with it, just for fun. Try to hit a lot of the local charity car shows with it and stuff for the Make-A-Wish and stuff like that. It's just an all-around fun car to have, and always wanted to build one, finally got one done, so that's pretty much the long and the short of it.
It's a 1930 Model A Ford Victoria. It was the Barton Company car in West Bend, and I bought it. It was sitting in a barn for 30 years, and it was pretty much rotted out, so I couldn't restore it, so I turned it into a street rod. I chopped and channeled the frame, Z'd it, channeled the body, put all new body parts on it that were all rotted out, and then put in a 55 Olds rear end in it, and a GM 5-speed and a 350 Chevy.
Today it looks like a good turnout, and I can't wait to get out and look at some of the other cars around here and get some good food and walk around and talk about cars.
Come and enjoy Hartford. It's a great place to come visit. People are friendly. And come see the museum, the Automotive History Museum.
Well, I think it's a nice event. I'm glad we came, and it's a nice display of cars, and I'm glad that the people are receiving the Nash product as well as they are.
I love it. I think it's great. There's a lot of cool cars here, all different vintages, and it's neat to have people walk, come up to your car and check it out, and it's a lot of fun. This is very, very cool.
Oh, fantastic. I'm glad the weather was nice. That's the best part. I thought it was going to rain all week on us, so this has been great. Yeah, this is a great show. I'm really, really happy with it.
It's awesome. I'm really glad I came. Even if I didn't have my car, I'd still enjoy myself.
It's never been here before, first time, and very impressed with the cars and stuff they got here. So they did a good job.
The Main Street is great. This kind of type of show is nice. I like it.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to conclude the music part of the afternoon. We're going to turn you over. Folks are going to do the trophy presentations coming up next. From all of us here at the Music Vendors, we hope you had a great afternoon. Thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed looking at all these classic cars, and hope you had some good eats out here while you were here as well. So we'd like to especially thank Soup DeVille. They're our sponsors for today. Always nice to be here in Hartford. Nice to see all of you, so enjoy yourselves. Good luck on the trophy and the drawing coming up next. Until then, God bless, good day, and auf Wiedersehen.
My name is Karen Buell, and I am the Executive Director for the Downtown Hartford Business Improvement District, and we, along with a lot of other people, put on the car show. Thank you all so much for coming. This has been the biggest year ever. It's the 5th annual. I have to give a shout out to, of course we can't do this alone, all the people that helped with this big day, the sponsors, etc. Along with the Hartford Business Improvement District, I want to thank Ray and Carrie at Scoop DeVille, WTKM and Cruisin' 1540, which you heard a lot of the commercials on, the Booster for helping us with our posters in the front of the Booster to advertise the car show this year. And what about that live music today by the music vendors? Woo! Scoop DeVille sponsors them, and they also sponsor the coveted Dash plaques in the goodie bags. That's why you guys want all the goodie bags, right? And thanks to Support the Troops for running the kids' games. Thank you, thank you. I couldn't do that without you. And the hula hoop contest. My trophy sponsors this year are WTKM Cruisin' 1540 for the Best of Show. We also have the Poorhouse, Hank's Restaurant and Drinkery, Expedition Supply, Blaine's Automotive and Truck Parts, Penny Joe Zagel, Allstate Insurance, Pro Auto Sales and Service, William Dow Automotive, Westside Auto, D&D Muffler, Camera Case Wireless, and Uptown Motor Cars. So give them a round of applause. I also want to give a shout out to the Nash Club that joined us for the car show today, and the Corvette Club, and some of the Oldsmobile guys. So thank you. The unofficial count for how many cars are here today is 166. Yay! Also here today to help me hand out trophies and shake all the winners' hands is Mayor Joe Dotterman of Hartford, and he might want to say a few words, I think.
You're doing a good job. I don't need to say a few words. Thank you all for coming here. This is bigger and better than previous years. It's because of you. People don't come here in the numbers that they do from outside of the community unless there's an attraction, and that is what you have done for us. So when we walk around today and we're looking for familiar faces, we saw people from Hartford, but I saw a whole lot of people I did not have a clue where they came from or what they do, but it shows that what you bring here is helpful for all of us, so thanks a lot for that.
Okay, and what you've all been waiting for, the Best of Show this year for the 5th annual Old-Fashioned Block Party and Classic Car Show, Downtown Hartford, is Earl Pamprin, 1939 Ford Truck COE. Earl, yay.
I have a 39 cab over. It's a Ford, and what I did was I took a 78 Chevy 1-ton, and I put the 78 1-ton drivetrain in this vehicle. The reason I came to Hartford is I spent some time in Hartford. You know, I go to the museum, I go to the shower center. My in-laws are from Hartford, and I thought it'd be nice to come this way for a car show. I'm from Juneau. Come to one of the car shows over this direction. I bought it in the early 90s, and this is actually its 4th life. Its first life was a tanker, oil tanker, delivered oil to the homes, and the second life was a fire truck. And the Neshoda Fire Department bought it and used it for a tanker. And it's in its 3rd life, it was a farmer owned it. He used it for mixing spray before he put it in his sprayer, and then I bought it from him.
All right, there we go. That concludes our show today. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope I mentioned everyone I'm supposed to mention. We would love to see you all back next year. Thank you, thank you, thank you.